the same for the opposite side of the neck. We bring the ear to your shoulder. Okay? Bring the ear directly to your shoulder. Looking good, looking good. And breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly, slowly relax. These are the muscles of your neck. And most of the time, these are the muscles that are worked all your life if you go to sleep at night. If you like to sleep, your neck muscles are getting some work every night. And more than likely, it's in proper use. And they may be tight in the morning when you wake up. These muscles, I recommend you stretch every morning. Stretch every morning. Now we'll move down to your shoulders. Down to your shoulders. Okay? It was a little easier also to do your breathing when we do your neck because there's not too much there to cause so many issues to interfere with your breathing. But as we move forward with the exercises, be very careful and pay attention to if it makes you hold your breath when you start the exercise. Okay? For this one, your arms are down by your side. It's called the shoulder shrug. The arms are down, and we bring the shoulders up directly to your ears. And then we slowly bring them back down. Okay. Again, we bring the shoulders up to your ears, and then slowly back down. Okay. Again, up to your ears, and then slowly back down. Now, I already see that one or two of you is already holding your breath. Anytime you think you're doing something strenuous, and I'll just give an example. If I was moving this chair and I thought it was heavy, a lot of times I would hold my breath, thinking that would give me strength. It does not. Holding your breath brings death. It does not bring strength. Everything we're doing here is to remind you to breathe. So let's do this with some breathing. Let's do it again with some breathing. Arms down by your side. When we pick up on your shoulders, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. When you bring your shoulders down, you're going to breathe in through your nose. Okay? It looks just like this. You'll breathe out through your mouth and then in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth and breathe in through your nose. The shoulders are up and then the shoulders are down. You're breathing out through the mouth and breathing in through the nose. You're breathing out through your mouth and breathing in through your nose. Two more. Breathe out through your mouth and breathe in through your nose. One more. Breathe out through your mouth, breathe in through your nose. The last one, let's hold the shoulders in the up position. Okay? Now notice I said hold the shoulders in the up position, but I didn't say hold your breath. Keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. Anytime you're moving, it's very important that you're breathing. Okay? Keep your shoulders in the up position. And all I'm doing is counting to 10 inside my head. And I've already gotten there. All it takes is for 10 seconds for you to feel uncomfortable and look for a shortcut. I know you're already tired of holding your shoulders up, for example. Okay? What I want you to do, even though you're uncomfortable, sit up as tall as you can with your shoulders up, and now raise your shoulders as high as you can. Up, 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 up! And now, relax them. You should feel all of your shoulders and neck muscles now.
Does it matter which way you do it? Because I find it easier if I'm breathing in while I'm raising up.
There is an order to the breathing. But the more strenuous the activity, the more important the breathing. Okay? What she's receiving now is just a natural breathing from moving her body. She's just doing comfortable movements. If we were to lift some weights in here, for example, I use the example of a boxer or a karate champion. Whenever they're about to looking for their strength, they exhale. Your power is in your exhale when you need real strength. Let's move to the next one to make sure you're
I didn't
on.
hear the answer of the.
Power is in the exhale.
Yes, the exhale.
Okay.
Your body, remember what we said about the breathing. The more strenuous the activity, the more your breathing comes into play.
Okay.
The less you move, you might sit here and take fairly shallow breaths. That's the problem with not moving. You're not breathing when you're not moving. All I'm doing now is getting you to move more than what you may normally do. The more you move, it's going to make you breathe more. The more you breathe, the more you're going to wake up. The more energy you're going to get. Okay? The more you do that, the more energy you'll have. The less you move, the less energy you're going to have because the less you'll have to breathe. And someone will need to remind you to breathe. Okay? All you have to do here is just do your best. Do your best. Do your absolute best. Okay? Do your best. Let's keep moving to your arms. These are your arms. Okay? We need all of these body parts. All of these body parts. Okay? We want to make sure they all work. How do we make sure they work? When they're down by your side, we want to be able to pick them up and bring them directly to your shoulder. We then return them back down to your start position. Okay? We bring them up to your start, and then now return back down. Okay? Now this time again, remember that breathing we're talking about. Anytime you're moving, you want to find a rhythm with the breathing. So as we pick up your hands, you want to breathe out. Okay? Ready? Let's try again. Exercise. We breathe out and up. We breathe in and down. We breathe out and up. We breathe in and down. We breathe out through your mouth. We breathe in through your nose. We breathe out through your mouth. We breathe in through your nose. We breathe out through the mouth and in through your nose. One more. Out through the mouth, in through your nose, and relax. Each time we do a movement, all you're doing again is making sure, number one, that it doesn't hurt. Okay, it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt, and it shouldn't stop you from breathing. It shouldn't make you want to breathe. If we were lifting something heavy, the breathing out will give you power to lift something heavy. Okay? Let's go on to the next. Why don't I take a seat? Everyone else is seated. Let's take a seat for a moment. Just like we were talking, when you're sitting down, the trouble with sitting down is a lot of times you're sitting still. There's nothing wrong with necessarily sitting down, but sitting still, the combination of the two becomes a problem. Just like your breathing doesn't work very well when you're sitting still, when you're sitting down, your leg muscles and core muscles don't work either. Okay? I say your core muscles. These are all your core muscles. Everything under your shirt. Everything under your shirt is what keeps you alive. Okay? Everything under your shirt is what keeps you alive. All your organs are under your shirt. Okay? Your core muscles support your organs. Okay? When you're seated, everything in your core muscles falls asleep. Unless you're sitting here like this, in the chair, sitting nice and tall. Whenever you're sitting tall, it turns on your core muscles. Your core muscles have to work in order for you to sit up tall, to pull your shoulders up. Okay? When your shoulders move forward, it works your abdominal muscles in front. Okay? When they go backwards, they work in the back. Okay? When they go to the sides or rotate, they work in the love handles. Okay? But these are all your core muscles, and they're there to support your spine, your frame. Okay? Anytime we rotate and twist, these are love handles. Any rotation motion, these are the love handle motion. Okay? Oh yeah, got a lot of love to give. Oh yeah, oh yeah. While we're sitting down, the leg strength is one of the most important things we want to maintain. Okay, the leg strength. Because the muscles you don't use, you will lose. And it's true. If you don't use them, you will lose them. Your body doesn't want to overwork. It wants to take it easy too. If you don't need something, it's going to stop feeding it so it can take a break too. Okay? Your fingers and your toes are the farthest thing from your heart. The less you move them, that's where it starts. It stops pushing blood the farthest away from your heart. Okay? And then it stays closer to it, right under your shirt to support your organs. Let's go into the first one. Okay? The first one, we all have our feet on the floor. Okay? Don't make this complicated. That's the simplest advice I can give you. Keep this simple. There used to be a remember the KISS technique? You ever heard of that? KISS? Keep it simple? Okay, yeah. I think you heard it. I know you heard it. All right. All we're going to do is pick up on your knee. That's all we're going to do. Pick up on your knee. And then put it down. Okay? Beautiful. Let's try it again. Pick up on your knee and then put it down. Let's try the opposite leg. Pick up on the knee and put it down. One more time. Pick up on the knee and put it down. Let's go back to the first leg. Pick up on the knee and hold it. Now pay attention. Are you holding your breath? Yes. See? And relax your leg. It's natural to want to hold your breath. That's why I'm trying to tell you the movement is very necessary. Otherwise, you will naturally stop holding your breath. It's going to immediately cause problems with your blood pressure. Sitting still, not breathing, immediately complicates your blood pressure. Moving makes you breathe, immediately fixes your blood pressure. The first thing they're going to recommend when you have blood pressure problems, move something. They're normally going to recommend walking, but if you're not walking or the legs aren't strong, balance will become an issue, and then you'll be worried about the walk. All we're going to do now, don't stress over picking up on your knee. So let's do this with the breathing. Go back to the first leg. Pick a leg, any leg. Pick up from your knee. And breathe out and breathe in. 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 Breathe more. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. One more. Breathe out, hold it up, but keep breathing. Keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. This is to train your body to keep on breathing, regardless of what you're doing. Slowly relax. Now we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side. I call it equal opportunity exercise. Whatever you do to one side, make sure you do it to the other side. Okay? This stuff changes you. You can't do this over and over without it changing you. That's the whole point. You want it to change you. Don't do it, and it will change you for the worse. Continue to do it, and it will change you for the better. I used to say, continue to do what you've always done, you'll always do what you've always done. All right, other leg. Pick up on the knee. Ready? Exercise. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out through the mouth, in through your nose. Out through the mouth, in through your nose. Breathe out. Breathe in. It's up and then down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. In one, and then you're done. Last one, hold it up, but don't hold your breath. Okay? Don't hold your breath. Breathe. Breathe. And then slowly relax. Now, two things should happen. Again, you should be aware of your breathing the more we move, and you should feel something every time we're doing something. That leg should be talking to you. Okay? You're getting to know yourself again. Okay? Let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. Let's move down to your toes. Down to the toes. Okay? These are real important. Real important. The toes. The toes. Okay? Anybody have carpet in the house? Anybody have carpet at home? Okay? A lot of times carpet becomes a good solution if you're worried about falls for cushion purposes. The problem, however, is again, if you're not doing something to strengthen your legs, not only are you likely to fall, okay, but the muscles that control your feet are also going to start to fail. And you won't be able to pick up on your toes. It normally shows itself as a shuffle. When you do this, carpet becomes your enemy. That's static electricity. And because if you're not picking up your toe far enough, your toe is going to grab. It's going to grab the carpet. It's going to grab the carpet all the time. Especially if you have on any kind of rubber shoe, something like a tennis shoe. And if you fall inside of your house, inside of the castle that you built, you might not trust coming out of it again. It's going to change the way you move. It's going to change the way you move. Okay? The muscles we're working, even though we're in the chair, will also benefit you when you stand up out of there. Okay? It helps enhance your ability to walk. Okay? More walking doesn't necessarily make you a better walker. There are benefits to walking. Okay? But to make you a better walker, we got to strengthen muscles. We got to strengthen muscles. Okay? So let's try down to your toes. Push your toes out in front of you. Okay? Make sure you can see them. Okay? Then all we're going to do is pick up as high as you can on your toes, and then we set them back down. See? Again, we pick them up as high as you can on your toes, and then we set them back down. Well, again, we pick them up as high as you can, and then we set them back down. One more time. Pick them up as high as you can, and then hold them right there, but make sure you're breathing. Okay? Make sure we're breathing.
Yeah, but this feels like it's just working the ankle.
It is.
Oh.
It is. That's what we're doing. We're going body part by body part in your legs. Okay? Because if you're not out walking for fun, these muscles are going to get neglected in some kind of way. When you have these muscles strong, you're out walking for fun. You're hiking up in the Shenandoah this weekend. You're using these muscles when they're strong. When you're not using them, you're losing them. Okay? Go ahead and relax. Okay? All we did now is just demonstrate you can do it. That's all you need to know, that you can do it. So now there's no excuse why we can't do it. Let's do it now for some improvement. In order for to do the improvement, we can't just do it once or twice. We have to do enough of them to get on your nerves. Okay, we have to do enough of them to get on your nerves. Okay? I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's tap your toes. Let's tap your toes as high as they will go. Tap your toes as high as they will go. Tap the toes. Tap the toes. For 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. You ought to start feeling your toes. Now what we want to do now is try to continue on, even though you feel it. Tap your toe. Tap your toe. Tap your toe. Tap the toe. Now add in your hand. Tap the toe. Tap the toe. Tap the toe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. And slowly relax. Do you feel it? I know you do. There's no way you cannot feel it. Notice how everybody's waking up. Okay? Your nose is right here. Your nose is right here and your brain is right here. You feed your brain as you breathe. Feed your brain as you breathe. Okay? Remember when we said equal opportunity exercise? Okay? We just picked up on the toes. Now I want you to pick up on your heels. The back of your heel. Back of your leg. Pick up on the back, the heel. And then we'll set it back down. You pick up on your heel as high as you can, and then set it back down. Okay? You'll pick up as high on your heel as you can, and then you'll set it back down. One more time, you pick it up as high as you can, and then you'll hold it, but you won't hold your breath. No, you won't. No, you won't. You'll keep breathing. If you're not breathing, you're leaving. Not today, not on my watch, you won't leave. Slowly relax. We do it the first couple times slowly to make sure it doesn't hurt, to make sure it's pain-free. Because if it hurts, we need to find out what's causing it to hurt first before we can start strengthening anything. Okay? All we're going to do now, again, is do a few more of them, okay, to keep your ankle flexible. There's 2 versions of this exercise, and I'm going to demonstrate both versions, okay? One of them is seated and one of them is standing. Feel free to stand when I do the standing version if you like, but I want to make sure I demonstrate both versions. The seated version is to make sure your ankles stay flexible, stay mobile. Your feet and ankles should adjust to any surface that it comes upon, as long as the ankle is flexible, okay? And that's what we're doing now, making sure it stays flexible. At other times, we need it to stay strong and stable, okay? And we'll do exercises to demonstrate both. So for this one, back your heels up this time. Instead of pushing the toes out, now back your heels up. And now as you pick up on your heels, you're gonna breathe out. It looks just like this. Breathe out, pick up, breathe in, and go down. Okay, ready? Exercise. It's up and down. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. It's up and down. It's up and down. It's up and down. Two more. It's up and down. It's up and down. Last one, hold it up, but don't hold your breath. And then slowly relax. Every time you do something, you should feel something. Okay? You should feel something. You should feel this loosening up around your ankles. Okay? No, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Normally you get that every time you take a step. Your ankle does the pickup and the heel raise every time you take a full step. But again, if you're not walking for fun, we know you're not going to be taking that full step because walking is a chore in some way, shape, or form. Okay? I'm going to demonstrate the standing version. The standing version. That's the seated version. That's the seated version. And I think that is mandatory. Mandatory. Okay? That's just to keep the ankle loose and flexible. To keep the ankle stabilized, the foot, the ankle, and the toes. There's something called a standing calf raise. Okay? The exercise looks like this, and it's done standing. Okay, it's done standing. The purpose of it done standing is so that you can get comfortable on your own feet. That's the whole purpose. To make you more sturdy when you stand. Okay? If you ever had a twisted ankle or any problem with the foot, normally the calf raise is the exercise you would like. Normally you stand shoulder width apart behind your chair and you want to touch the chair. Okay, you want to touch the chair. Okay? Without looking at the ground, and that's the beauty of touching the chair. The chair gives you the extra support so you don't feel the need to look at your feet. Your head alone, just moving your head, will throw you off balance.
How about your hip?
Woo-hoo, easy now. This will throw you off balance if your core muscles are weak.
Yeah.
This is all it takes. And looking forward will throw you clean off balance. It'll basically make you top heavy, lean forward. Prone to lean forward. And when you top heavy, they're going to stick something in your hand to stop you from falling forward. Okay? Touching the chair and balancing your head over your shoulders. Touching the chair, not looking at your feet. All we do is exhale and pick up on your heels all the way up in the air, and then we come back down. Okay? We exhale and up, and then back down. Okay? We exhale and up, and then back down. One more, exhale and up, hold the position, and then relax. For those standing, we'll do a round of the exercise, and then we'll take another seat. So when you work these muscles here, these muscles directly control your balance. Directly control your balance. They improve your balance. Okay? And I recommend you do these exercises often. Okay? I like to do them while I'm washing dishes. Okay? Feet are shoulder width apart. Don't look at the ground. Touch your chair. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. You should feel the back of your leg already. Okay, you should feel it. Okay? Now remember the goal of the exercise is to hold your heel as high as you can. Don't hold your breath, but keep breathing. For those seated, remember what we said before, 10 seconds is all it takes for you to get tired of something, look for a shortcut. I already know they're tired of this exercise. Okay? 10 seconds. Get the heel all the way up, up, up. And now, relax. They all should feel the back of their leg, behind the knee, all the way down to their feet. It's making all of that stronger immediately. But in order for them to feel it, it has to be uncomfortable.
It's my back. It's my leg. I don't feel like
Like
my
that.
ass.
Okay? If you can feel it, you got time to heal it. When you can't feel it, okay, take it off. Take a seat. Great job, you're gonna feel that. That's how you strengthen your legs, strengthen your balance. Okay? Strengthens your balance. Strengthens your feet. Those are like push-ups for your toes. Anytime you slip, it's your toes that's actually stopping you, to grip you. They stop with your toes. Okay, that's foot stability, and it comes from that exercise there. It comes from that exercise there. That exercise gives you control over your foot, your ankle, and your toes. Think ballet. Think ballet. Okay? How they have control over foot, ankle, and toes? They always have nice calf muscles also.
But the point your toes too.
That's right. Control of your foot comes here. Comes here. Okay? Let's go to your core muscles. Remember we said those core muscles under your shirt. Those are the ones that keep you here. Those are the ones that keep you here. The more you do these other activities and you're standing up straight, these are helping to maintain your core muscles. When you drop your shoulders, you're turning off your core muscles. Okay? But keep in mind, it's common for it to happen. Don't beat up yourself. Okay? Don't beat up yourself. Because you can always start today. All you have to do is do better than you did yesterday. Okay? It starts with just trying to sit up. The more you sit up, just go back to your school days. Sit up straight, sit up straight, sit up straight. The more you do it, the more you'll do it. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Okay? The more easy it becomes. For this exercise here, it looks just like this. We push the legs straight out to the front, and we just hold them there. And then we'll relax. Now, I do see a few fresh faces in here today. So if you're one of the veterans and you've been here with us for a few times, you already know how we play this game. Okay? Let's have some fun on the first round. Okay? Ready? And stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And I normally get excited when I do that exercise for a reason. Because if I get excited, you're going to get excited. The problem is when you get excited, you forget what's important. Breathe. That's right. When you get excited or when you get nervous or anxious, your natural reaction is going to be to hold your breath again. Keep in mind, you train when you're sitting around, you train yourself how not to breathe, and that's what you're doing. Okay? Again, everything gets more difficult about living if you're not breathing. This whole routine is about breathing, about breathing, about breathing. Here we go. Let's try it again. And this time, do me a favor. Act like you want to be here. Breathe, please. Ready? And make sure you're breathing first. Make sure you're breathing first. If this is stressful for you, it's hard for you to even think about doing the exercise because it's interrupting your breathing. Keep breathing. Slowly pick your legs up while you're breathing. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Breathing in through your nose and out through the mouth. Beautiful yawn, young lady. Beautiful yawn. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very good. Very good. We're going to do that again. You did that so good, we're going to do it again. Okay? And I saw one or two people yawn. Yawns are your body saying, breathe more. It's saying, I don't get enough oxygen from your breathing. You're breathing too shallow. It has nothing to do with your sleep. It's trying to let you know your body's still asleep because you haven't woken up with the oxygen yet. Okay? Here we go. Number 3. And stretch. Each time I count, it gets a little bit slower. Okay? But all you're doing is focusing on your breathing. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay? Beautiful. Because otherwise, you would pick your legs up and hold your breath. And that would do us no good. This here is doing you a bunch of good. This is doing wonders for your blood pressure. Okay? I normally say you can work on blood pressure faster than you can blood alcohol content. This can work faster than a glass of wine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. We're going to do it one more time. One more time. That will be 4 times. Anytime you're trying to get stronger at anything, do it 4 times. How we were standing, doing your legs, Do it. Take a break. I say do it. Count to 10. Take a break. Do it again. Take a break. Do it again. Take a break. Do it again. On number 4, do it the best you can. And then don't do it again for another day. Take a day off. Okay? If you did it correctly, you won't want to do it the next day. You'll need a day off. Okay? You need a day off. Here we go for the core. Ready?
You win.
10, 9, 8, 7. What comes next? Oh, 6, 5. And notice how long we've had the legs up.
Yeah, you won't be back. to
Instead
work
of getting
till
more
5.
exhausted, this is the longest we've had the legs up. And notice how alive the room is getting. Okay? But what we're doing now is also called pacing ourselves. That's why we're able to do it so long and everybody's able to smile. In order for us to do our best, we need to push it. And we only can do it for about 10 seconds. So for 10 seconds only, get the toes up, 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 up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, up, 2, 1. Relax. Anytime you're doing strengthening, you're going to feel something uncomfortable, but it's not going to be pain. You should know that you should recognize the difference between pain and uncomfortable. Exercise should make you uncomfortable. That's how you know you're doing it right. You shouldn't be able to do it all day if you're doing it right. Do it right, do it the best you can, and go on to something else is what I would tell you to do. Let's go into something for your arms. 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 Oh, actually, sorry. One more for your legs. One more for your legs. Sorry. One more for your legs. And I would say probably maybe one of the most important. If you don't take care of your legs, your knees are going to show all the evidence. No, every muscle there is to support your knee so that you can do this flex motion. Okay? When the legs get weak, any part of the leg is going to take it out on your knee. Let's make sure, just like we were making sure our ankles stayed flexible, we need to make sure your knee stayed flexible. Let's do a seated knee exercise. Because otherwise, if you're walking, you're getting this when you're out walking. Okay? But you can do it even better from the chair because there's no weight on it. That's the beauty of doing it in the chair. Okay? We can find out if your knees work when we do it from the chair. Okay? If they don't work when you stand up, you may not be, you are more than likely not working them correctly. Okay? And improper use will cause damage to the knees. Okay? Here we go. All you do is just pick up on your knee, and then you push out with your toe. You bring it back in, and then you set it down. You go to the opposite, you pick up on the knee, you push out on the toe, you bring it back in, and then you set it down. Back to the opposite, pick up on the knee, push out on the toe, bring it back in, and then you set it down. We pick up, push out, bring it in, set it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, put it down. Pick it up, push it out, bring it in, put it down. Pick up, push out, bring in, put it down. Get it up, push it out, bring it in, put it down. Get it up, push it out, bring it in, put it down. Get up, get out, get in, get down, get up, get out, get in, get down, get up, get out, get in, and relax. If you can do that activity, your knees work. Your knees work. If when you stand, they start doing all kind of other stuff, you more than likely are using them improperly. Okay, using them improperly. Okay? The knee should always go in the direction of the toe. They should always go in the same direction. The knees and the toes go always in the same direction. No, knees and toes should always go in the same direction. The only time that changes is when you sit down too much. When you sit, and you're already sitting, so you can tell. When you're sitting and put a bend in the knee, now your toes can go in separate directions, separate of the knee. Okay? You see what I'm talking about? How now you can change it. When you're standing, you can't. The whole leg stays the same. Okay? And it stays aligned. Too much sitting, you naturally grow into the sitting position instead of the mobile position. Okay? When the legs start getting too weak, the largest and strongest one you have left is this big one they call the gluteus maximus. Okay? Your butt muscles. Okay? You can tell by the positioning of your toes whether your legs need more strengthening. Watch my toes. If your butt muscles are the strongest muscles you have left, it pulls your toes like this. And you walk like this.
Why is that?
Because your buttocks muscle is the strongest one in your leg, and it's pulling your legs out.
That's how it runs.
Well, and it's common for athletes. Athletes, turning your toes out is normally how you get your power. Okay? When you're walking, this should be your regular stride, heel toe. Think running, if I need speed or power, I turn that toe out to get the power. To get my buttocks muscle involved. Okay? But when I'm just doing regular walking, I should have control over my foot. Activities in sports, yes, I'm turning that toe out to get my butt muscle involved.
What if you walk with your feet out? What's this stage?
He just got strong muscle. He just overly developed. Yes, he just overly developed. Now, as he ages and becomes a grown adult, he's going to need the same thing we're talking about right now.
He's the only one I see do it like that, most of the time.
They all are going to need to do the same thing that we're doing right now. They don't take care of the same muscles. Okay? If they don't take care of the same muscles, they're going to need the same thing. They're going to need the same thing. Okay? At brain fart. What was that supposed to do? What are we talking about? Oh, brain fart. Well, we're going to the arms. We're going to the arms. I can't remember what we were about to do. Shut up. Let's go into the arms.
That's off topic.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We appreciate questions. Anytime you got any kind of question. Okay? Anytime you got a question. Okay?
So those red things on your shoes, oh,
There's no assistance with that. Maybe for Christmas time. And just like she's mentioning picking up, these are your shoulder muscles. The shoulders pick up things. Unless they hurt, then you won't even pick up your arm. Okay? This is the most common injury there is in the United States. Is issues with the shoulder. Okay? Issues with the shoulder. And the rotator cuff. More often the rotator cuff. Okay? In my experience, it comes from improper sleeping. Okay? Improper sleeping. Okay? You do something long enough, it will cause a problem. Okay? And normally the shoulder and rotator cuff comes from improper sleeping. And most of the time it comes from people that say they sleep on this side. Those are normally the people that have the issue that I'm referring to. And most of the people that have that issue normally say they sleep on their side, but I have yet to find but maybe 5 to 10 people that have told me the truth. Everybody that say they sleep on their side normally is telling you a story or misdiagnosing their own situation. You're normally sleeping on your arm. And because you're sleeping on your arm, it's tearing your rotator cuff up every time you sleep and turn. Okay? I'll go over this again real fast, just because the sleeping position is so important for so many. Okay? Again, I say sleeping on my side, and that's what most people say they do, sleep on their side, but that's not what most people do, and that's why most people's neck and shoulders hurt. I'll demonstrate. This is what is considered to be the most common sleeping position. Okay? Because it is the most common sleeping position, that's why this is the most common problem. I mean, I hate to laugh, but you see, you hear the irony in it. But I'm not sleeping on my side. See, that's the trouble here. This would be described as sleeping on your side. You're not sleeping on your side. You're sleeping on your shoulder. And you're pushing it all up into your torso. All you have to do, and I'm trying to make it sound as simple as I can because it is as simple as that. Move your elbow out the way. Just try it one night, I promise you. Just get your elbow out the way one night. And let your side actually sleep on the mattress that you have purchased and been laying in for so many years. Allow your side to now absorb the mattress instead of your elbow.
Are you sleeping on your hand, on your head with your hand there? Can you do that?
I sleep on my arm, but you can put the pillow up top.
Mr. Yates, it does work. What you're saying.
This is what it looks like here. You can put the pillow here, you can put a pillow here, you can put the pillow anywhere. Just don't put your elbow under you.
That's why your arm goes down.
That's exactly why your arm is going number 9. When your arm is down, when your arm is down, when your arm is down, what happens is, well, watch when I try to turn over. Okay? This is what becomes so uncomfortable at night, because your arm is down, and you're going to toss from one side to the other. Going to sleep has nothing to do with you being comfortable. You just got to be tired. And that's all you're doing, is you're just waiting until you're tired enough to try to lay in bed. Watch what happens, okay, when I raise my arms up out the way. It takes away all of the resistance. It takes all of the shoulder and neck out of it. All I tell you, just try it. All you have to do is dare to try it. All you have to do is try it.
You wind up on the floor.
Well, I don't recommend you do the roll. I just recommend you raise your elbows up. And feel how it actually feels to sleep on the mattress with your side on the mattress. Okay?
I made a video of you doing that, and I sent it to my son, because he had a problem. It worked. So I can testify to what you're saying.
Well, I'm glad. It takes somebody to try it. I can talk about it all day. But you have to be willing to try it. Well, good for you for willing to try it. Okay? Because there's plenty of exercise programs. The only good ones are the ones you do. The ones you don't do you no good. Do you no good. Do you no good. Oh yeah. I don't know if you heard the question. She's saying exactly the same thing you are. Is my arm getting sleepy, going numb, because of the way you say. If you're sleeping on your side, I'm guarantee that's causing your problems. She's just able to say it out loud. Most of the time, nobody's going to say it. That's why I'm talking about it. Because I can look at you and tell when you move your shoulders, when you have the issues with the shoulders and the neck. You can't hide it. Yeah, you can't hide it. And if you don't do something, it's going to change. Like I said, it's going to affect your rotator cuff when you move your arm. When we do these exercises, your body language tells me everything I need to know. Okay? You'll tell me anything. Your body won't lie. Okay? When something's uncomfortable, it'll show on your face. Okay? It'll show up some way, shape, or form. Okay? If what I'm doing is too uncomfortable, you won't even do it. Okay? Let's get to your shoulders. Oh, boy. I'm going to make this quick. Let's get to your shoulders. Let's get to your shoulders. Okay? The shoulders, again, if you're doing any picking up or lifting, most of the time an injury will happen to your shoulder, and then you just will have a lifelong injury. And the older you get, most of the time they'll opt to give you surgery for your rotator cuff, and you're not interested. You don't always need surgery. You just got to be willing to try something different. Do what I asked. Try moving your elbow out of the way, number 1. The rotator cuff, if you keep sleeping the same way every night, it keeps trying to warn you every morning by being sore and hurting. It's trying to get your attention. Remember what I said, if you can feel it, you can heal it? It's trying to talk to you. It's trying to talk to you. After a while, it's gonna have to break. That's the only way it's gonna get your attention, okay? But if you can feel it, what it's trying to tell you is, try something different. So I stop irritating, and I stop swelling up. And when I stop swelling up, you'll stop feeling me. But if you keep smacking me and reopening the wound every night, you're gonna feel it. What else do you expect? You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. The pain is there to get your attention, to try something different, or to go seek help. It's telling you something's wrong. That's why it keeps hurting. Otherwise, the pain will increase. The pain will increase. Let's do some seated cardio. Let's do some seated cardio. I'm running my mouth too long. I don't know if we'll get to the shoulders today. Okay. The seated cardio. Why is the cardio necessary? The cardio is necessary because it supports movement of the blood, okay, movement of fluids all throughout your body. The problem with sitting down is you're not going to get much cardio in the seated position. But you can do cardio right from the seated position, okay? What I'm trying to do is take away any excuse you have for doing nothing, because there is no excuse to do nothing. I can understand the want to do nothing, but there's plenty of work that can be done right from the chair, okay? Cardio. If you're not comfortable walking, you still need to be able to move elbows and knees at the same time, okay? Otherwise, when you do walk, you won't move much of them at all. Because if you move elbows and knees, it's going to leave you winded, okay? Cardio is to build up your endurance and give you energy, okay? All we're going to do in the chair, all we're going to do from the chair. Again, don't make it complicated. I already know you know how to do it because we've already done it before. You picked up on your knee, okay? You picked up on your knee. The slower we pick up on your knee, the more you'll feel it, the more it strengthens. The faster we pick up on the knees, the more it works your cardiovascular system, okay? We're going to do what they call a march in place. Everybody familiar with that? March in place? Don't make it complicated. All it is just picking up on the knees. Alternating, picking up on the knees. Okay? And with the cadence, with the speed. Okay? The more we do it, like we said before, the more you move, the more you breathe. The lesson here is, don't wait to move to breathe. Breathe. It makes you capable of doing more moving. It makes you want to do more things, the more you want to breathe. So let's give it a shot, okay? Ready? Sit up nice and tall. March it out. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right. I say left, your left was strikes today. I go left, your left, left, right, left, 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 right. Left the paddle, left the paddle, left the paddle, left to the left, left, right, ooh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. To the left, 1, 2. Give me 10. Ooh, give me 10. Ooh, and 9. Ooh, give me 9. Ooh, and 8. Ooh, give me 8. Ooh, give me 7. Ooh, give me 7. Ooh, and 6. And 6. And 6. And 6. Give me 5. Woo! Give me 5. Give me 4. And 3. Woo! And 2. And 2. And 2. And 2. Now add in the hand. Pick them up. Pick them up. Give me 5. Get them up. Get them up. Give me 4. Get them up. Get them up. Give me 3. Woo! Get them up. Get them up. Give me 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. That 2. That 2 is the and 2. And 1. And 1. And 1. And then you're done. And slowly relax. If when we stop, you feel your breathing pick up, this is all you need to continue forward. You just got to do more than you did yesterday. Just all it takes is a little bit more. The more you do that, you're training your lungs and your cardiovascular system. Okay? It's forcing you to take in more oxygen to supply what it is you're doing. Okay? They recommend you do that every day. Every day. Okay? Every day. I tell you to put on your favorite song and just boogie around the room. Okay? But something to get your breathing going. The more you breathe, the more you wake up. the more your cognition works. Okay? Your body works off of the breathing in the oxygen. Okay? Without it, it shrivels. One more if you don't mind. Head, shoulders, out in. Head, shoulders, out in. This is to stimulate your brain too. Just like we're working every body part, you gotta work that brain too. You gotta work that brain too. Okay? Because if not, the same thing will happen to it. It will forget how to work too. Don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Okay? I used to remember phone numbers. Since I had a cell phone, I can't even remember a 5-digit number anymore. So I know these kids don't stand a chance. I don't even remember addresses anymore. How to get to places. Oh my goodness, going out of state, reading maps. I don't even do any of that anymore. Oh my goodness. If you don't take care of that brain, it won't remain. You don't take care of the brain, it won't remain. If you don't use it, you're sure to lose it. Okay? I have a little exercise to stimulate the brain. I call it head, shoulders, out, and in. It looks just like this. You touch your head. You touch your shoulders. You open out. And then you bring it back in. We touch the head. We touch shoulders. We open out. And then we come back in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out. This is one big hug for me and you. I can't do it by myself, and I don't know if neither would you. I say we need each other. It's a partnership. Fitness is meant to be done with friends. It's too challenging to do by yourself. It's meant to be done with friends. Okay? Bring your palms on in. And now slowly relax from your elbows. As the elbows start to relax, you should start to feel circulation, rejuvenation. You can feel it changing things right now. All we want to do now is push the arms straight up to the side. Keep them below your shoulders and just breathe. Breathe. Keep your breathing going. Okay? And just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Again, the more we move, it pulls that blood from under your shirt out to your fingers and toes. Okay? Circulates. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Relax. We push straight to the front. Keep it below your shoulders. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Slowly, slowly, slowly relax. I do appreciate all your patience today, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Do something with yourself, why don't you? I should already be scheduled on your schedule for next month, to be here next month. I do apologize for any snafu for the last month, but we should be back on for next month. Please enjoy your holiday. Eat with a smile. Party with a smile. But make sure you breathe. You can get through anything as long as you're breathing. I promise. I promise. Please enjoy your day.